Hello and welcome to the Intuitive Messenger channel. They call me Mitchell, and this is your energy forecast, intuitive development, and often spiritual teaching for today, Saturday, October the 11th, and also Sunday, October the 12th. As always, thank you for taking time to retweet, post, subscribe, become a fan, share your coffee with me. One day it may be a morning TV show. Who knows? So anyway, maybe one day. To start off, it won't be that. So today is the 11th day. 11 is such a beautiful, powerful master number. And number 11 in tarot is the Justice card, which is all about bringing things into balance, justice, karma, things of those nature. And oftentimes, for me, when I work with numbers, number 11 will be that kind of spiritual, creative, and even sexual element. Think wands, the element of wands. Just like the double wands is what it makes me feel like. It's the energy that resonates with it for me over the years that I've worked with them. Other people may have a different idea. That's the language that spirit speaks to me, and it's always good for you to find out what language you speak, especially with your guides and spirit. And then if somebody else doesn't speak your language, it's okay. You can interpret it into your, which is what I do every day with cards. The language is, and then I interpret it for you. And I do the best I can, because often languages don't have the same words. You understand what I'm saying? There's your teaching right there. So number 11 also boils down to number 2. Number 2 is our high priestess. She is wise, knowledgeable, powerful, very intuitive woman. Can be a man as well. All the numbers yesterday or today add up to number 10, and 10 is that wheel card. And the entire month is kind of wheel card energy. The entire month is 10 of coins energy. And that wheel card is often about kind of being on the merry-go-round, going round and round and round. Sometimes it feels stuck. It can feel like hangman. Tomorrow's going to be an interesting day. I'll talk about that in a moment. But it can feel like you're stuck. But also, as you're going around, every time you circle, you're seeing all the possibilities in front of you. I talked about taking a leap of faith and jumping off that merry-go-round. Grabbing hold of something you want, hanging on to it, making it real. I was reading, again, Paul Selig's book, the book of Knowing and Worth, and it's like nothing happens to you in your life without you calling it in some way, shape, or form. And that, I think once the world gets hold of that message, it's going to be a different world, very different world. Also, 10 boils down to number 1. Did not talk about this yesterday. But that is magician energy, and that is having everything you need right before you, having all the elements, the ability to use them, speak the language of all the elements, and work with the elements. So it's like you're complete. I always feel like the magician is reminding us we are whole, complete, and perfect right now. Right now. Simple as that. And I pulled the anchor and the high priestess for yesterday, which was fun. That connection of her, the high priestess, popping up again in that day was very nice. I didn't shuffle my cards, so I'm going to do that real quick. I usually do that right after my meditation. So the anchor was grounded. The high priestess was very intuitive, very knowing. Just connect with that energy. I'm going to give you some different cards for today, just because the energy does change from moment to moment. And this is just like a broad forecast, so enjoy it. So the Lenormand for today, second round, is going to be the woman, which is often you. We know we've got high priestess energy again. We've got woman again. She popped up on Thursday, so here she is again on Saturday. If you are a man and you have a woman in your life, this is usually just about either you or the significant other or someone else very important in your life. So just keep that in mind. It plays a role as a very specific person. And 29 is 11, which is that high priestess. I love when the numbers line up like this. So beautiful, beautiful. So what else am I going to talk about? Now I know why I have trouble looking at the numbers, because when I look down, I see 11 and 10, which is November and October, but no, they're the days of the month. So the numbers of the days are coinciding closely with the month, so it confuses my little brain. But today is the 11th day, not the 10th day. So the tarot to go along with today and this woman card is, I shuffled. High priestess, she came up yesterday for this. She is prevalent for this day. This is her day. It was anchor high priestess yesterday. It is 29, which is woman and high priestess today. So get ready, get ready. I know for me, I've got 3 readings back to back here. So I know I'll be tapping into that high priestess. I'll probably be working with some very intuitive women coming at me anyway. Moving on to tomorrow, as I do a day plus and minus now. So, or actually just plus today and the next day. That's plus. So tomorrow is the 12th day of October. And that is, my phone just beeped. It says spray house. That lets me know once a month I have to go spray for bugs around the house. So, yes, that's the only thing I do. I don't do the lawn. I pay somebody for that. I don't clean the pool. Pay somebody for that. And I don't clean the house. Pay somebody for that. The reason being is, as a kid, I had to mow 3 acres all the time, and I was in charge of the pool. And I told Fabian, I said, I will not be doing that when we buy a house. That's why I live in a condo. And then when it comes to cleaning the house, he'd rather pay somebody than have me do it. I don't do it very well. I don't see what he sees, the dust. Plus, I would only clean about every 3 weeks. Anyway, Polk County, born and raised. So tomorrow is the 12th, and this is Sunday. That is hangman energy, so it may feel like this whole Wheel of Fortune stuck, hanging in place, you know, trapped, whatever. But I love the word, you know, cocoon and metamorphosis, because the caterpillar moves along slowly, and one day it spins that cocoon, wraps itself up, completely changes its DNA, hanging upside down, if you will, or hanging like the hangman, and comes out on the other side with wings, able to fly, much lighter, much more nimble. So complete change, and I love that transformation, metamorphosis for the hangman. Hold on to that feeling. All the numbers add up to 11. Once again, back to that justice card, back to that high priestess energy for tomorrow as well. Overlapping days, overlapping cards. And then the lenormand for tomorrow, which is Sunday, the 12th, is going to be the letter, 29. So this is about communications, letters, books, writings, text, emails, things like that. You know, for me, I'd be like, okay, this is when the contract is coming. On a Sunday? Really? But you never know. They work overtime. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you need to watch the last couple of days of my videos. You've been missing. So, and I'll update you at the end of this one anyway. So the tarot, I'm shuffling, I'm cutting. The tarot for tomorrow, Sunday, the 12th, is going to be Knight of Coins. Like that as well. Young, impetuous, fast, earth energy. Very grounded, you know, but about money, resource, finances. So it looks like there's a financial contract coming, or someone young and studly and very earthly. Those earth elements are the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energies. You know, they may be texting, emailing, calling upon you. So look for that energy to come about tomorrow. So, a little bit of spiritual teaching and going on. I think yesterday I talked about careful how you respond. So probably a week or so ago, I got on YouTube, I got a message that was put into like spam, which I was glad, because there was a link to a petition, and this guy, I'm assuming it's a guy, it feels like a fake name. But this guy was like, anyone claiming to be a psychic is either unwell and should be hospitalized or is of the devil. And obviously, you know, he's dealing with some stuff in his life. And, you know, I just kind of deleted it. And I got 2 more again yesterday on 2 different ones because I thought I blocked and deleted. So I made sure that I went in and blocked this person. But of course, they, you know, there's somebody in Orlando, some woman who keeps posting half-naked pictures of herself, and about every other week she changes her name, but it's always somebody from Orlando with no history, and I just block and delete. Wants to be my friend, honey, I'm gay. It ain't gonna work. But also that could be like a stalker, or I don't know what could be on Facebook. Somebody, you know, putting that up, thinking that, you know, you're using the wrong bait, honey. So if you're watching, I might friend you if you're a hot man half naked. Anyway, sorry for the graphic, people. Sorry, some of y'all have already tuned out. That's all right. But so this person is, you know, quote, saying psychics are crazy, unwell, unfit, of the devil. And I thought I blocked him. But this morning in my meditative time, you know, in my meditative state, I said, I don't know who you are, if that's your real name or what, but I said very clearly, because I never had any hostility, any anger. It didn't feel that crazy to me. When someone directly attacks me, I'm usually okay after a little bit, but the energy that comes at me, and you all have been attacked in one way, you know, someone yelling at you or screaming at you or something, you know, or beeping at you in the road, you feel their energy like a ball, like a shot, like an arrow, whatever. And I mean, I literally at work, I've had to smile and nod, and I walk in the back room and I sit down and someone goes, you okay? I said, I'm going to start crying. I said, but I'm okay. I just got to release this because I'm not holding on to it. And I would just let the tears flow. And then nowadays, within 5 to 10 minutes, maybe 30 minutes at the most, I am able to look back at the person and in one way or another say what I'm about to say that I said to this man. I said, I don't know who you are, where you are in the world. I said, but I know who you are. I know what you are, and I know how you serve. And that's what I'm learning through Paul Selig and his guides. And at that moment, I could see that, from Christian place, there by the grace of God go I. That statement for me has always meant, that's me, I'm them, they're me. There's no difference. That could be me. And and I actually even said, I've been you, I am you, and I will be you. So connecting to who he is, and immediately I could just feel a lift, even though it didn't ever really hit me as hard as I've been hit by some negative stuff. But I don't draw or attract a lot of that. Maybe twice a year I'll get something negative like that, and I don't respond to it unless I feel I need to, which is very, very seldom. This one, it's just a block. If it's on Facebook in a trail, I might respond, but I usually wait a day or two to make sure I'm in a calm place to respond to it. And I've even said to people in person, I said, you know what, I need to process what you just said to me. I'll talk to you tomorrow. I'm not upset, mad, or anything. I just need to process how I'm going to reply to you. And some of you ask me questions about things that I need to process because they're deep, heavy questions, and I take them seriously. So anyway, I know who you are. I know what you are, and I know how you serve. And I understand that you're fighting your own stuff. You're dealing with your own stuff, just like everybody that watches this video is. So anybody watching this video, when you think about this man, just know, or this woman, whoever it is, just know that they're working their way back up to the mountaintop, just like you and I. It seems like they're scaling a pretty heavy cliff, though, where I feel like I'm taking the balloon ride up. So, namaste. Check out my website, intuitivemessenger.org. The prefix spread is still there, but you can also look on, there's 2 other tabs where you can see other spreads that are available. 1 question, 2 question, path to peace, house of life, harmony alignment, that big 3-in-1 spread that I did. It's all still there. Deliver those back to you in YouTube video. No, I don't have any in-person readings available this weekend. Might, if somebody's looking for one, might be able to squeeze one in this week. And next weekend I am in Dallas for TarotCon, which is the tarot conference in U.S. Then the following weekend, I am in the Villages, Florida, on Saturday all day. So next available phone Skype sessions will be on 26th of October. But if you're anywhere in Central Florida, get out to the Villages. All that information is on my Facebook fan page under events. You can see that. So namaste to you. Talk to you later. Have an amazing, amazing day. And the talks about my own psychic TV show are going very well. I will say this in a very humble way. It's good. I know they'd love and adore me. They've said it. They've expressed, I can't wait to meet you. So all things very, very positive. And I think it's actually going to be the project they're talking about because the other, producers and writers and stuff talked about different projects for me specifically. When I do communicate, Jamie is a part of that communication, but they're looking specifically for, casting a male person and actually a gay male. So I've got that. I can be that gay psychic. So we will see where this goes because it's going somewhere and I am ready for it. Since 21 years old, I've been preparing for it. Since I was 7 years old, I've been seeing it in my mind, not knowing how it's going to turn out. Namaste. This is it. Bye-bye.